All right, hello and welcome back in. We just noticed that Wilhelmina's in the modern age, so that's terrifying. Yeah, no, that's really scary. Maybe we need to nuke her. We could nuke the Netherlands. She is building Ruhr already, and maybe the worst. Maybe that could quite possibly be the worst Ruhr Valley I've ever seen. Because it's being built here. And there's 1, 2 tiles. 3. Oh, that is awful. That is so bad. All right, well, whatever. We'll cross that road when we get there. Traders are actually very, very important. Let's go ahead and do that. Shop for one of those. Get those 19. Get that 19 gold going. Yeah, we might have to go back to building some knights, and if that's the case, we should maybe get Reformed Church or Divine Right rather. That wouldn't be. That's not really far out of our way. That seems reasonable. And yeah. Need to get our science going. So in the places where we do have campuses, let's do that. I just don't know what our plan is for this. I can have 2 more knights. Actually, we should probably bring them over. You want to see Keshik's taking out gunships? It could happen. It could technically happen. Spend all your faith on units, then switch government. So that actually comes from a government building now. It used to be that you could faith buy units with... I don't even remember. But that ability is tied up in a government building now. Was it Theocracy that let you do that? Man, it's been a minute. I don't even remember now. But yeah, you can't do that anymore. Unless you get the government building. Send lots of money to Wilhelmina Wine and Diner. I mean, that's not a bad idea. But we don't have anything to trade because we're on the same continent. So there's no luxury diversity. She has coal, obviously, because we're a valley. Keep coming back to this city being the place to try to break through. I don't know if that's going to work or what. Really do need to kill this guy. Be exposing this dude to the encampment, though. Just a little scary. We have lots of units. I just don't know how to position them. I think we do have to take out this encampment. I think that's got to become our plan here. So let's get this horse out of the way. And just get a round of knights to come down, take out this encampment, and then push through the other way. Actually going to go with this dude. Wow. Oh, we lost a Keshik there. Yikes.
The taxpayer.
Yeah, we got to produce more units here. And get to our cavalry. And save our money. Oh, my goodness. All right. This is, I didn't really want this one either, but whatever. I guess I'll take the 200 gold and the boosts that come along with it. That is the type of thing we want to get. I'm going to faith by that. Gives me something to do with my faith. Oh, dear. This level of scrutiny logistics seems too much for you. Yeah, well, they matter. These choices matter, right? Like, quite a bit. So if I start losing all of my units, then we're kind of boned. All right, we'll hold like this for a moment. Maybe we can bring the crossbow to us. That would be good. That would be good. Let's go ahead and upgrade our units discount style. Boss tone, that sounds about right. Oh, there you go, Stockholm. I trained a knight for you. You're welcome. Actually, that's a great spot for an envoy, huh? Who do we meet? Oh, Buenos Aires. Okay. All right. All right. All right. That's a thought, E2. The suggestion is take the money for 10 turns, get some extra gold, and regroup. Maybe even just reposition for him. The real benefit to doing that is allowing my war weariness to reset, and that might be enough to make it totally worth it. Because 12 amenities is huge. We're minus 12 due to war weariness. I could probably deal with 10 turns of peace. Would allow me to get my 2 universities. Boost that, and then we're right around the corner, and we hit them with cavalry. All right, I like this plan. The knights aren't going to cut it. So let's make peace. Seed those cities. For sure, give me some incense. Yeah, this allows our war weariness to reset. Gives us some extra money. And allows us time to get to cavalry. So that is perfect, actually. Lost a few units, and that's not a good thing to do, but I think we'll be fine. All right, cool. Cool, at least we know what we're doing now. We have 5 turns on that university. We're getting a few universities here, which is really good. We have some great people. Go ahead and do that. And then down here is where we'll get the free university. And that'll be good. The war weariness policies are very late, Brown Shark. Like communism late, I think. What is this city gonna do for me? funding his own demise. It's a good way to make them pay for their own death. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we just grab a temple. Okay. 4 envoys. Buenos Aires only has 3. If I throw on Diplomatic League for a turn, I think that'd be a good idea. Oh. I'm like, I'm going to send them. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. They're dying too. Down here again. Silly AI. Silly AI. Gonna use that quote in life. I'm gonna be late to work today. Like communism late. Gluten. Speaking of gluten, I think I'm gonna go no carb for a while. I'm on this health kick, and I feel like the last little bit. I think first of all, I think I might actually have a gluten allergy, and I don't want to be that person, but it might actually be a thing that exists. I think I'm just gonna drop carbs. Seems like a reasonable thing to do for a little while. It's like a little experiment. When do we get our next general? Ooh, Aztecs are competing, and we definitely need this. We definitely need Renaissance and Industrial. So we either need to get some buildings or run some general projects, I think. He's definitely going to get Alhambra because I haven't even started it yet. He's getting that. There it is. There it be. Tamar targeted by emergency that I am not even offered to help. I'm gonna use the no carbs policy card. Cut refined sugar. Yeah, that I think is more of what I'm needing. But we'll just call it both of them. I'm just gonna do both. Oh my gosh. So many deserty lands. It's interesting. All right, cool. And this guy builds us a university, as well as the library. But I don't think I have anywhere where I don't have a library. So libraries aren't expensive. These guys don't have much production, so it makes sense to get the free one there. We're up to 91 science now. And printing's right around the corner. We're not going to have the bombards, unfortunately. Although they're very good. Oh. Hold on a tick. I don't want to finish Divine Right, because this will obsolete our card for Horsemen. And what we want now, I was thinking we needed to build more knights to make that war work, but now we're just going to pre-build cavalry. So we actually don't want to finish that. We don't want to obsolete that card. That'd be bad. All right, they need a builder. Can actually get some crappy desert mines, but whatever. Thoughts? Everything in moderation, but not feasible for some people. I mean, I think that's conventional wisdom that I think a lot of people could subscribe to. But yeah, not everybody's built for that, I guess. These silly farms. I don't even know why I'm building them. Figure out you have an allergy to certain kinds of liquid soap? Boo. That sucks. That's a bummer. Could maybe come in from the top here. Civ question for a change. What? All right. Have I ever used the faith buying units on a larger scale, like a faith fueled domination? You'd like to try that out with Jadwiga, especially the Hustlers. So same kind of issue that you have with any unit that can't be pre-built. Faith buying can be very efficient for units, but you want to faith buy a bunch of horses and then use your gold to upgrade them to cavalry. That's kind of your most efficient way of doing that. Like doing that with Hussars is not super good because you can't pre-build Hussars. Hey, Radamonks. Yeah, no Korea yet. Do you think you could fight Wilhelmina for long enough to kill a bunch of units in a defensive war and then make her pay me a bunch of money to keep our wars going? That's not a bad idea. I'm way too... If she has... Think about this. If she has industrialization, she has, I would assume, AT crews. She's almost done with the modern era. She's probably going to try to go to space. So for me, with my cavalry to go up against AT crews that have 70 strength, probably not a good idea. Although she doesn't have those, right? Like all her units seem to be melee ranged, etc., etc. I just don't want to see it. I'd rather let them tangle. I'll worry about spying and other things that can hopefully cause us to not lose this game at some point. But I think the mode of thinking there is very good, right? Like try to make the AI pay for your victory. Yeah, he has quite an empire. Day's going really well, Radamonk. How about you? How's it going over by you?
Every man should make
Not
his son learn some
looking
useful
for, although it's
trade
not
and
raining
profession,
now.
so that in these days.
Okay, so we'll save that for later for sure and go towards the Enlightenment. Done with this for the time being. I think we do just want money, or the policy. Actually, let's run the policy. It's time to run maneuver. And I want diplomatic league really quick. So give me more science out of my universities. Although Buenos Aires. And that just makes sense, right? First suzerain, we get era score for that. And we meet somebody. Oh my gosh. All the city-states were in here. All right. Cool. Can you go away? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So faster policy switch. Is that available? And reasonable? Question mark? No. No. Let's just go towards diplomatic service. We're never having an alliance with anybody, unfortunately. And war wariness is starting to fade, and we were going from very, very displeased to reasonably happy. So, what's my plan if Wilhelmina declares war? I think it involves a white flag. Just a hunch. I'm tempted to buy this. That's probably not smart. So we have 11 turns until calves. So that would allow me to build my armory and then possibly like 5 or 6 horsemen. That seems pretty good. How about for you guys? You don't have a market. Armory is 8 here. I'm taking the French way out. Maestro. Nice. I think we do want to get those armories. I could delay cavalry for a couple turns. Let's see. So we're 5 turns into our peace agreement. What do I want here? You only have 11 production. It's abysmal. It's pretty bad. Commercial Ed, Campus, and Theater Square. Let's do it. Lots of cool natural wonders in the game. I agree. I like them. I've always enjoyed the wonders, both natural and built. Jumping for science.
All the best romances bloom in the midst of a good siege.
All right, so 8 turns on this. Do kind of just want a theater square, and we'll boost our science. Natural wonders were possibly OP in Civ 5. Yeah, the good ones were really good, and the bad ones were really bad. It's kind of like this, honestly. Some of the natural wonders are awesome and like can totally change the game if you find them and settle on them or something. There was also the Spain factor in Civ 5, right? Where Spain got the double bonus, and then that was just broken. But yeah, the production one, the gold one, like there were some really good ones. Happiness one, Fountain of Youth. There are a bunch of good ones.
My man.
Tinbit, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, this one's bad. This is terrible. The eye is terrible. That's definitely one of those bad. But yeah, like Alpine training on Matterhorn, the 5 strength from the Giant's Causeway, like there's some really good ones. Weird thing happened to you. You lost your Alpine training from Matterhorn. Are those limited or was it a glitch? So what happens with that gluten freeze is when you get a bonus like that, like I just mentioned with the Giant's Causeway or with something like Matterhorn, as soon as you upgrade your unit, like if you go from a slinger to an archer, you lose that promotion. You have to go get it again. Which I don't know if that's working as intended or not. I certainly don't like it, but I am going to build the government plaza right here. And I'm going to boost my science and my gold, and I'm going to put theater squares over here, and it's going to be super mediocre, and I'm going to do it anyways. Because I'm sick of not having it. It's really dumb. Yo, what's up, House? How you doing, bud? Game's going well, I think. Mostly. How you doing, buddy? We had to stall out of a war here with our knights. They weren't quite strong enough. He had muskets by the time I got there, so we had to pull back a little bit.
Listen,
we're just waiting for the cavalry now.
lying in ponds,
Wait.
Distributing swords is no basis for
Did
a
I?
system of government. You can't expect to win.
What?
Listen, strange.
What?
woman-
Why did that finish? Because I got the boost? That's what it was. Because I got this temple right here. Oh, that's a huge mistake. That is a huge mistake. Yeah, I built my second temple here, got the boost, and now we just obsoleted maneuver, which is the exact thing I was trying to avoid. Maybe we'll pretend like it's not obsolete. No, we're back to 3 turns. 2 turns? I don't know. It's pretty sure. Yeah, I did switch out. That's why it startled me so much that we finished it. But that's my own not paying attention to it. And for things like this, I do not save scum. That is my own dumb fault. I might want to start building horses up here. Even though we don't have the extra bonuses, like once we get to merge the units, it'll retain the better buffs. So starting to build those over here might not be a bad idea. That was a pretty big error, though. That's my bad. Try to send a trade route super far away, since this is no longer the last city we're probably going to take. Although I only have to take his core cities.
What gunpowder did for war?
We don't have to completely kill him. Yeah, see, there goes maneuver. Is gone. Oh. That was going to go from so horribly, ridiculously efficient to so horribly inefficient. Aw. All right, but we are going to build horses everywhere, even though some of these won't have the bonuses. I can't believe I did that. No more maneuver. We are sad. General? Probably want to go ahead and work on my general points a little bit. This is 14 gold. You know, I'll take the culture. I really want to get to I would really want to get to my cores and armies. The mods that I run tend to be the ones that I really like. The visual ones and the city-state walls. It's like my favorite mod. It's really fun. I'm really glad we found it. All right, don't finish military science yet. So Montezuma for 20 turns. We can actually declare war right now, but I want to finish at least a few more horses. In fact, I probably want one for every single one we already have. I probably want to double my amount of horses right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I probably want to build 8 horses. We're working on 1, 2, 3, 4. Caveman, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. By the way, Red Shell is gone. I don't know if you guys caught that update, but there was an update yesterday, and Firaxis has removed Red Shell from Civ 6. So good on them, and you guys don't have to worry about that anymore. The devs did do something with the city-state walls so that they would prioritize them faster, but it didn't matter on Deity. They like every single city-state was still gone at like turn 50, and that just wasn't fun. Yep, they removed Red Shell. Yeah, in yesterday's update, you can find the patch notes. So that was the thing that was, you know, it was putting a bee in a lot of people's bonnets, and it's gone now. So, yay. Don't finish military science. 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 Easily one of the worst wonders, yes, House, that we were just discussing the eye and how bad it is. They replaced it with blue shell. Yeah, because too many people were in first place, and so they had to knock them down. You don't think you know what Red Shell was? It's like a marketing software that basically people either I don't know enough about it, but basically it was just not something that should be on your computer without your consent, and it was on your computer without your consent, so it wound up being bad. The problem with this is you just can't improve them, right? Like if I could actually improve these tiles or even settle them, then maybe they could be interesting. But the fact that you can't makes them awful, and even worse for the Petra. Yeah, so there you go. So it's basically spyware that was, you know, bad. And it's gone, and that is good. Okay, yeah. All right, one more turn. Don't finish military science. Don't finish military science. Switch out of military science. Switch out of military science. Must remember. Yep, agreed, House. Agreed, man. Will I rage quit if he gets to military science before me? Nah. Nah, because he doesn't have horsemen. He's got muskets and stuff. So I don't think that's going to be an issue. The biggest thing I need right now is to get to nationalism. Oh man, I do need to get this because I need the industrial era. I guess if he gets the first one, I can just grab the second one. But I definitely want a general for the cavalry. And at this point, like the fact that we haven't had Warlord's Throne going is bad. That's been bad. And then here's the Grandmaster's Chapel, which I was talking about earlier. This is what allows you to faith by your units. So you have to get to your second government and build the Grandmaster's Chapel before you can do that. And that'd be kind of tough to do with your Winged Hussars. Although I agree that does still sound like a fun strat. Whether it's super efficient, I don't know. But Winged Hussars are super fun. We have trading posts pretty much in all these places. Not this one, but that's one of the first we're going to take, so it doesn't matter. I can go here just to have multiple trading posts. You already got the Terracotta Army. Wow.
A diplomat is a man who...
Mitch Matt, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. All right, so 3 turns, and then we'll finish. We'll upgrade, and we'll be on with it. Actually, more like 7 turns. So 7 turns of cavalry. It's going to be the plan. No, I know. It's a good thought. Call me happy, and I would love to make that work. I've never actually really done that to great you know, with great aplomb. Okay, so we get a great writer. How's the era looking here? Yeah, we've got time. And there was a barb camp. Oh, dear. Yeah, see, this... This is what I was afraid of, is the muskets from her, not necessarily... Yikes. Yeah, that's terrifying. That could be an AT crew, probably. Oh, dear. Monty's Land keeps going. I mean, look at all that we're going to have to take over here. This is going to be a bit of a slog. I should just get a campus. 6 turns. 6 turns. Why not? Why not? The odds of us having oil, despite having, even though we have all this land, still pretty low, so. Am I going to invade the other neighbors and hope to snowball against the Netherlands? I don't know what my plan is here yet, honestly. Like, that seems reasonable. And it might just have to be, like, nukes. I don't know. I don't know how else we're going to deal with this. Hey, Blue Tibet. How you doing? Okay. Yeah, why not, right? We're going to have so many cavalry. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be great.
Flowers surround me.
Yeah, snowballing ahead of Wilhelmina before she just has the end of the game tech might not be a thing. So it might even be like artillery. Like we might have to come up with some artillery and have that go with like modern armor and stuff.
The real use of gunpowder is to make all
I was saying exactly what I just said. I love it. We're on the same page. Five turns. The reason we're timing this as we are is we want the upgrade units policy, the 50% discount that goes along with humanism. Let's go ahead and get that warlord's throne now.
I fan myself.
Culture being super important. I would have almost preferred to rush some culture in this game, but... So we are denounced. Is there any kind of... It's not really one. Whee! All right, 4 turns. This would have been so much more efficient with the policy. Oh, it hurts me. It hurts me. I think you're just gonna do this like the rest of the game. Upgrade the archers. Yeah. That's not really my bottleneck, though. I'm, like, not worried about this one at all. I mean, it's a good idea to look for things like that. And I definitely didn't see it, so you definitely pointed this out. We could definitely upgrade two of those. But science isn't my issue. If I can do that for a civic, I will. I'm looking to try to get to nationalism reasonably quick here. This is going to happen, like, halfway through the war. Weird itch to play Pokemon Blue. You've sunk 10 hours into an emulator in the last 3 days. Wow. I've never played any of the Pokemons. Don't judge me. Ooh. Got her fancy unit over there. It looks cool. It's not good, though. Three turns left, so we'll do that. We'll get one more there. Blue's the only game you ever had. Yeah, I'm sure they're amazing. I'm sure it's exactly the type of game that I would enjoy. But you know, it's just like how would you get into that at this? Like, I'm too old. I'm too old for the Pokemons. Kids have all their things already, and you know, with their hippity hops and all the zipping and bopping. We lost our suzerain. No. All right, how are our amenities looking? Really good. We still only have we still only have 9 cities. I'm not too old for it, really? Oh no, story. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to storm here for sure today. So I feel ya. No one's too old for Pokemon. I've really enjoyed Slay the Spire. That's been, I think, the most fun I've had with a game in a long time. Aside from like Magic, but that doesn't count. But Slay the Spire is awesome. I can't wait to see like more classes added and such. Do I want to get an encampment here? You're 36 and still play. That's all good. That is all good. Nobody's too old for Pokemon. All right. All right. I take it back. Take it all back. Why can't you have this tile? What? 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 Oh, it's just because it's a desert. I can still do this. Okay. That was very confusing for a second. Sure, that could maybe help. Oh, hi, Barbs. Nice to see ya. Thanks for pillaging my stuff. I lost one of my cache eggs, didn't I? I did. Here you go. Doesn't do anything. You're very welcome. All right. So we finished this last... Oh, 2 turns. Yeah. Okay. About ready to go. Super late to cavalry, by the way. You should be at cavalry way faster than this. Ideally, like 15 turns faster would be ideal. All right, so next turn we finish this one. We can finish humanism, yes. Metal. We have to go metal casting and then military science. And I think I'm going to run some encampment training now. I could just straight up buy this. But I don't really want the Renaissance Industrial. I would like the Industrial and Modern to maybe apply to tanks. And actually, it would be nice to see if we even have oil. I would also love this Merchant, but I don't know that that's going to happen. So why don't we run some encampment training over here? I do want another cache egg just to escort things, escort battering rams or generals if need be. Gluten. Oh my god! Yeah, we really need to start coring up these units. We're running out of tiles, and you can't have stacks of doom. So we're doomed to wait till nationalism. Go over there. All right, so we finished this. That peace deal, we got a good 20 turns of that peace deal in there. So we got about 1,500 gold from him in that peace deal. So that's pretty darn good. think I'm done with builders for a little while here. This oligarchic legacy is great if you're doing muskets or something like that, but that does not really help us because again, we're not using melee or anti-cavalry units. We just want the discount like that. And now we can finish military science. And then we're going to play with Monty. It'll be fun. We're for sure going to need the intelligence agency to spy on Wilhelmina. I'm very, very afraid of her getting to space here. Sure. Science seems fine. Haha. Taken out. Okay. Who's ready to spend some money? I know I am. Definitely want, let's see. So 190 each. This is so many cavalry. Oh my god. It's just absurd. He'll never see it coming, guys. He'll never see it coming. Oh, those Dothraki, yes, indeed. They are. This is my barbarian horde. Oh, missed that guy. That it? Did I get them all? Nope. This guy. What are you doing? All right. Hello. I know I can't move until next turn, but we'll let him come at me. We'll do our matrix maneuver, and we'll entice him into our borders. And again, we end a video with hopefully some very exciting gameplay. This is either going to be the point where we realize we can't win the game because he puts up against a good resistance against my cavalry, or it's the point where we win the game because he can't put up a resistance against the cavalry. So come back and we'll see you in a cavalry raid. It'll be awesome. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.